A shocking revelation, the voice note that rocked the nation. The internet went into a frenzy when a voice note surfaced online. In the audio recording, attributed to the well-known cross-dresser known as Bobrisky and disclosed by the controversial social media activist Vincent Ose, also known as Verydarkman, the speaker alleged that his godfather had bribed officers of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to drop a money laundering charge previously filed against him. Additionally, in the same voice note, Bobrisky claimed that he was permitted to serve his jail time outside of prison, in an apartment, after bribing officers of the Nigerian Correctional Center with the help of his godfather. In this voice note, Verydarkman made sensational allegations about Bobrisky, the controversial crossdresser, as well as Falz, the acclaimed rapper, and his father, Femi Falana. The audio recording implied a complex network of graft, unethical conduct, and illegal dealings, implicating the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, along with members of the Nigerian Correctional Services. Nigerians were glued to their phones, hungry for more details about this shocking turn of events. This voice note was like a grenade thrown into the already volatile mix of Verydarkman and Bobrisky. It quickly went viral, sparking debates and discussions across social media platforms. People were shocked by the allegations, particularly those against Bobrisky, Falz the musician, and his father Femi Falana, a veteran activist and lawyer. The claims involved alleged financial impropriety and a connection to a powerful and unnamed godfather. The claims of corruption within the EFCC, involving officers allegedly accepting bribes to drop money laundering charges, together with the reported maneuvers by Nigerian Correctional Services personnel to allow Bobrisky to spend his sentence outside of confinement, have added layers of intrigue to an already fascinating narrative. The voice note was not just about accusations. It seemed to offer a glimpse into the murky underbelly of power, influence, and corruption. Nigerians were left wondering about the veracity of these claims and their implications for those involved. This revelation has caused a serious uproar among Nigerians because the deals appear to have been done under suspicious circumstances. The name of Falz, a popular musician, and his father, Femi Falana, a senior lawyer, were mentioned in the voice note. It was insinuated that Femi Falana was to help facilitate a presidential pardon at a fee of 10 million naira. Although there was no insinuation that the lawyer was involved in the plot to spend jail time outside the confines of the prison, Nigerians were shocked to hear the name of Femi Falana in the voice note. Falz confirmed that he had a call from Bobrisky, who merely wanted to borrow money from him. Verydarkman, a popular social media activist in Nigeria, revealed the voice note as part of a conversation between Bobrisky and his estranged creditor. Verydarkman insinuated that Falz, the musician, may be romantically involved with the crossdresser. He called on all those involved to clear their names. The musician has demanded a retraction of the defamatory statements. Verydarkman insisted that he did not defame Falz and his father. The Falana family have threatened legal action. Bobrisky has filed a suit against Verydarkman, claiming 1 billion naira as damages for defamation. What started as online spats and social media drama had morphed into something much bigger and more serious. The law of defamation in Nigeria is meant to protect a person's right to his reputation as required under common law and statute. It is the other side of freedom of expression. This means that the Verydarkman is entitled to the freedom of expression under the Constitution. However, the freedom of Verydarkman to express himself stops where the writer faults. To keep an unblemished reputation begins. The right to an unblemished reputation can be challenged if the defendant is telling the truth or covered by a defense of privilege. Another possible defense Verydarkman could rely on is the defense of fair comment on a matter of public interest. In other jurisdictions, it is called responsible comment on a matter of public interest. The law is that a person can make a fair comment on a matter of public interest if he comments without malice. The easiest way to determine if a statement or comment is malicious is to assess the effort made by the defendant to confirm the truth or hear from the other parties involved. The nation waited with bated breath for the next chapter in this unfolding drama. Bobrisky, known for his flamboyant personality and controversial lifestyle, found himself at the heart of the storm. The leaked voice note painted a damning picture, exposing his capacity to influence public officers to subvert justice. The most alarming allegation was that Bobrisky had bribed EFCC officers to evade justice. This accusation struck at the core of Nigeria's fight against corruption, casting a shadow of doubt on the integrity of the anti-graft agency. The voice recording suggested that a godfather was shielding Bobrisky from the consequences of his illegal actions. This unnamed individual, allegedly operating behind the scenes, was said to be using his influence to protect Bobrisky from facing the full force of the law. This detail sent shockwaves through social media, with Nigerians speculating about the identity of this enigmatic figure. Could this be someone from the political elite, the business world, or the entertainment industry? These claims, if untrue, could be grounds for defamation, adding another layer of complexity to the legal ramifications of this saga. So the question on the lips of many Nigerians is whether the publication of the voice notes on social media by Verydarkman was defamatory. The short answer is yes, but there are defenses available to Verydarkman, so the claimants may still fail even if defamatory words were uttered. The claimant is required to show that the words were defamatory. This means that the statement has reduced him in the estimation of right-thinking members of society. He must show that the statement was published or made available to a third party or the public by Verydarkman, and that the words referred to the claimants. He must demonstrate that he suffered harm as a result of the defamatory statements. The defenses in a defamation claim are justification, fair comment, and privilege. The defenses available to Verydarkman in this circumstance are justification and fair comment. The defense of justification simply requires proof that every statement made is true. Fair comment can only be relied upon as a defense if the words spoken are free of bias or impartial, not actuated by malice, and concerning something of legitimate public interest. Bobrisky was already a polarizing figure, often facing criticism and backlash for his lifestyle choices. However, these new allegations were far more serious and could have legal consequences. The whistleblower activities of Verydarkman are commendable. The proactive measures taken by government bodies, such as the National Assembly, to address this issue even in the absence of a formal petition, demonstrate the effectiveness of democracy and freedom of expression in driving societal change.